Okay, if you'll remember, I was kind of showing you a little thing that I called like the funky strummer, and it's this E7 chord, which is the same as E7 here, like that, except up here where my first finger is at on the third string down, the D string, at the 6th fret. And then it forms that same triangle that is a B7 all the way down here, right? And move it up where my first finger's at the 6th fret, and then I move my little finger here to here, and it can kind of be whatever in here, but that's kind of the chord. You can kind of do it without this finger too. You could kind of skip that, but so I'm gonna kind of work a little bit on that strum and the little walk up on here. So this is the same place as Wipeout, and I do the little walk up, and then when I'm done, I hit that E there. It gives me a little bit of time to then grab that chord, and I am pretty much playing that chord without this finger. So so I'm gonna show you a little bit of something. This is a little blues in E. This is really it's gonna be kind of the similar progression as Bright Lights Big City. It's kind of, in a way, it's sort of well, it's the chords of Purple Haze. It's like this is like a cross between Purple Haze and Foxy Lady. I don't know whether you're familiar with either one of those two tunes, but I'll show them to you sometime or play them for you. So it's like this is a little more like the Foxy Lady. So. So, wait a second. See, I'm deadening the strings with my palm right after I'm done. I mean, I'm continuing to play. So I'm kind of muting it. This is like a what? Now that's an A7. It's like this is an full A bar chord, which is basically you take an E, you know your E chord, slide it up here. But then you change to use these fingers, and you use this finger to bar off. If you can't quite pull that off, you could just use this finger here, and this finger here, and this is at your 5th fret here, and you could kind of get by with that. That's more of like a chunky bar chord thing. So you got to. Oh yeah. Strumming down, and then I catch it as I'm coming back up, and then kind of slightly deaden the strings there. So that's just kind of that little strum. I mean, there's so many ways you can. That's kind of like a more loose one, and probably a little harder for now. All right, I'm going to show you a little bit of like, okay, this is just more variations on this, the song Purple Haze. which is, Hendrix was kind of notorious for this chord. He must have just loved this chord, Jimi Hendrix I'm speaking of. So it's like, purple haze all in my brain. Lately things just don't seem the same. Acting funny, but I don't know why. Excuse me while I kiss this guy. He actually says kiss the sky, but I say kiss this guy because maybe that's kind of funny. So the chord, again, this is a G bar chord. Just like what I was saying, here's an E right here. If you just try making your E this way and leave this finger kind of hanging out here, you just slide that up there to the 5th fret and start working on holding that across there. It's not easy to do. I don't think we've really done much of this, but it gets easier fast. So we've got G, which is at the 3rd fret here. We're starting right here at the 3rd fret down. See if you can see the whole guitar there. And then up to A, and then there's that E. And so the good thing about some of this is learning to move around, move your hand away from that chord, and how to get back to it quickly. And so it's, that's kind of why I'm showing you this, is to get you kind of moving around in different ways. I mean, this song can also be played here. Or so this is like the E7, G, A. So, but it's not so much the song that I'm wanting to teach you, but more these, how to get to this chord and how to make these bar chords. And so anyway, I'm showing you here's a G. A G7 would be where I don't have my little finger on there. This finger would not be there, and so there's a little space between them. That's G7. Slide it up and keep it just like that, and that's A7. And then this is an E7. You add 7s to stuff, and it makes it automatically more bluesy. Just sounds that way. There's a straight E major, and then here's an E7. Somehow taking that finger away just turns it into blues. All right, that's a little bit of a longer video. Maybe it's just something you can kind of refer back to and check out, and maybe work on that. That's kind of mouthing sort of what you're trying to catch off of those strings. All right, that's good, I think, for now. If I think of anything else to kind of show you, maybe we'll touch base back on the playing the. Dave Matthews 10 years ago, Long Black Veil that I was trying to think of. Okay. All right, have fun with it all, and it's coming soon to a fretboard near you, the pentatonic scale blues guitar picking.